Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening. I am back. I didn't plan on coming back, but I'm back because I decided while I was cleaning up to look at YouTube and saw a very disturbing video. Okay. Yeah. So we all know Orlando Brown. Now, for those who may not know, Orlando Brown is an actor. We know him from Major Payne, where he was a cute little boy playing in that movie. He was also in That's So Raven. That's a little bit behind me, but a lot of people watch That's So Raven. Now he is known for a lot of chaos on YouTube and the social media streets, okay? And so I saw the video. I probably more than likely I'm not going to be able to play it, of course, even with fair use, because they'll still try with fair use. I am going to play the audio though. But let's just say, Orlando Brown, you have lost your mind because this is definitely not what you want when it comes to Katt Williams. Okay? Katt Williams. Now, I will definitely, when we are done, put the actual video in the description so you guys can see it for yourself. You're about to hear it though. So then that way you guys can hear what the heck I heard in regards to this situation. Let's just say this picture right here, when it comes to Katt Williams, that's probably about to be his energy after he hears this. Okay. So again, fair use, educational purpose, entertainment purposes only. You're about to hear what I heard. And yeah, we're going to talk about it.
I'm selling out.
Yeah, like Katt Williams is Williams is like 20% unpredictable. You're like 90% unpredictable.
So we're gonna just, you know what I mean? That's not my lane. My lane is to say that he was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm gonna get on there, I'm gonna let Steve Harvey do the rest. Because Steve Harvey know and Kevin Hart know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know what's going on with Katt Williams.
What's going on with him?
What are the skeletons in his closet? What do you think he's hiding? He got good pussy?
Oh, no, I can't.
You can't do that to Katt?
I'll do this. I'll say that he all his daughters.
Oh, man.
He had daughters and shit. He had like daughters, my aunties, and he's my granddad. He's Otis Anderson, and he all his daughters. I can tell you that.
Wait, okay. It's all fun and games until you accuse a famous comedian of raping their daughter.
That motherfucker
where's
know
this
what's
coming
up,
from?
bro. That nigga know he my granddaddy.
I don't know nothing about Katt Williams, but I got to stand on business for him.
That's my granddaddy. That's Papa Otis. I know Papa Otis. That's Otis. We got the same nose.
Did y'all hear that? Of course, they had to bleep it out because of what he said and the allegations that he said. Did you hear that? Now, the reality is a lot of people just chalk Orlando Brown up as being crazy. And interesting enough, didn't I just talk about Orlando Brown in a video just not too long ago that I just did, maybe this week? Yeah, but when you accuse that man of that, now we know that Katt Williams has several kids. I feel like he said one is his biological, but the rest are adopted. And he has daughters. I think he has more girls than he has boys. This is not what you want, Orlando. This is not what you want. Katt Williams, never mind him being a roaster, but you have accused him and have made some serious allegations where I would say he's playing with fire. He's playing with fire. You do not want these problems with Katt Williams. And I don't know at this point. Again, like I just said with Kanye, I don't know if we can just start talking about manic episodes and things like that. At this point, I think he is saying whatever to get a reaction, but this is a reaction that you don't want. This is a reaction that you absolutely positively do not want. I am telling you right now, and I'm going to replay it again, fair use, because I could not believe, and it's a short clip, and I'm going to put it in the description. I could not believe what he said. What he said. Even the actual interviewers was like, what the hell did you just say? And you can't accuse a famous comedian like this. Now, from my understanding, the beginning of it, he kept saying that he felt like Katt Williams disrespected Martin Lawrence. And remember, I guess he was talking about the Club Shay Shay interview. Remember the Club Shay Shay interview? He said that Martin Lawrence called him up and said, when I get back, I need you to do a movie or whatever. And Katt Williams was like, whatever you need, I got you. And then all of a sudden, when he came back, he was trying to have him do Big Mama's House too. And he was like, I ain't about to do this nonsense. You can give it to Brandon T. Jackson or whatever. And that's who they got. So he claims that he was being disrespectful to Martin Lawrence. I didn't find him to be disrespectful to Martin Lawrence. I just found him to just say, I didn't want to do Big Mama House too. But yeah, I'm going to play this again. Again, fair use, fair use. Educational purposes only. In the description box also. And I do not own the content or own the audio of this.
What's going on with him? What are the skeletons in his closet? What do you think he's hiding? He got good pussy?
Oh, no, I can't.
You can't do that to Katt?
I'll do this. I'll say that he all his daughters.
Oh, man.
He had like daughters and shit. He had like daughters, my aunties, and he's my granddad. He's Otis Anderson, and he all his daughters. I can tell you that.
Wait, okay. It's all fun and games until you accuse a famous comedian of raping their
That
daughter.
motherfucker
Where's
know
this
what's
coming
up,
from?
bro. That nigga know he my granddaddy.
I don't know nothing about Katt Williams, but I got to stand on
That's
business
my
for him.
granddaddy. That's Papa Otis. I know Papa Otis. That's Otis. We got the same nose. Papa motherfucking Otis, the nigga that smells like cigarettes and crack at the same goddamn time when he walks in the building. I know that. I can say that. I can say that.
I walked away from that interview feeling like, damn, Katt Williams sounds like a great dad. Like, it actually sounds like he took on way too much responsibility as a dad.
Otis, yeah, I just leave him as Captain Jackson, with a...
Dear Lord. That really went left. It's kind of...
Super left. Super left. And then he also said someone who comes in smelling like cigarettes and The Rock. Let me tell you something. I don't even know why people still try Katt Williams. He's undefeated in so many ways. And I think at this point, he's going to come out in the worst way. And he's going to come out not only on Orlando Brown, but probably a lot more other people too. I think this is definitely going to go super left. I would be very shocked if Katt Williams doesn't respond at all. As a man and a father, I think this is about to hit the roof. Like, about to hit the roof, because even your average man who is just trying to take care of his family will go completely psycho over someone accusing them of something like this. This is Katt Williams that already has had people coming for his head for years with allegations, accusations, people, like he said, blatantly lying on him. And this was just about the comedy world. Of course, the allegations of they trying to say he was having several substances, people taking his material. That was really the surface stuff that he talked about on Club Shay Shay and talked about gatekeepers. This now is on some criminal stuff. This is criminal. I tell you right now, it's a done deal. I just look at the end of the day, Orlando Brown need to just straight up apologize. And I don't even know if an apology is going to help in this situation. What do you guys think? What just knowing how Katt Williams has been and who he is, what do you think is about to go down? Because I could not believe, damn near, I was like cleaning. I said, I know I did not just hear what the hell I heard. And then I had to literally look at the video and watch his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, hi, it's me, Kia. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I was so not prepared for this. Please make sure you guys hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe, please. It's me, Kia. Other people have allowed Orlando to slide with these outrageous accusations. Katt ain't the one. He'll get on stage and roast the shit out of Orlando. He ain't the one. And I don't know if it's just gonna be a roast on the stage. This is, to me, this is gonna be past roasting. He may sit down and do another interview after this. After this, he may. And the fact that he mentioned Steve, you notice he mentioned Steve Harvey. If you listen to it again and again, I'm gonna put the actual video in the description box. But he mentioned Steve Harvey, and he mentioned that everybody knows who Katt Williams is. This is insane. And certain things you just can't chalk up and say, well, I be tripping, or I be acting crazy sometime. Hell no, not that type of accusation. Like, seriously, his stories get more and more extreme so he doesn't lose people interest in him. Do they even pay him for these interviews? Like, real talk, do they even pay him for these interviews? Hey, Daisy, I'm so happy I catch the live, let alone two. I'm sorry, you guys. Shayla, Danielle, it's me, Kia. Hello. Hit the like button. Wrong road. I cannot believe this little boy. I can't even say he a man. I guess technically is a man, but hell no. So yeah, you guys, that's what you heard. He is alleging that Katt Williams SA'd his daughters. That's what it is, to the point where they had to make sure they cut it out. And even the interviewer said the same thing. You making a huge accusation like that over, a comedian. But to me, it's more than just a comedian. You're making an accusation like that, period. You better come with some receipts and just not talking out the side of your neck. He should sue Orlando for defamation. I don't care if Orlando only got 2 cents and tic-tac to his name. I would take that from him too. You better preach. Because that's something to, like, we clearly know what those type of accusations can do, especially with a Katt Williams. And the reason why I say that is Katt Williams, I think the reason why the Club Shay Shay interview resonated so well with us is because he seemed like one of the last good guys left. Just truly, just extremely talented, just wants to, be successful and wants other people to succeed. And is calling out the bad people, so to speak, in the industry. So, the alleged bad people, because that's, his version of what's going on. So, like, I feel like in this situation, this could take a turn for the worse. It really could. It could take a turn for the worse. I hope it doesn't take a turn for the worse for Katt. At this point, the way Orlando going, he needs to be institutionalized, because this is insane. Hello, I just jumped in the chat, did not speak. I did just hit the like button. No, it's okay. I know you wanted to comment, because this is some serious accusations. Aren't Katt's daughters adopted? I think they are. I feel like he told us before in some interview he has a son that's biological and all the other kids are adopted. In fact, I feel like that roast that he did with that lady, the radio host that just passed not too long ago, Wanda, um, Franksky and Wanda in the morning. I think he said on there that he has 6 daughters or something like that. I think he said out of 10 or 11 kids, he got 6 or 7 daughters. So yeah, he has 6 or 7 daughters if I'm not mistaken. And I believe he has said before that all of them are adopted except for one. Like he actually adopted all of those children and took care of them as a single father. As a single father. And I believe all of those kids, at least majority of them, are adults at this point. I wouldn't be shocked if they come out. I wouldn't be shocked if they come out. Like seriously. So this type of accusation could really mess him and his family mess up. Yeah. I mean, we have had people lose their livelihood and stuff for much less. You know what I'm saying? But again, Katt Williams is kind of seen as the people's champ. I mean, he can have the people rally behind him to protect him and support him even more. You know what I'm saying? Because of these, accusations that he said. So, it definitely could be that people are just going to be like, okay, we just going to buy even more of his tickets. We're going to go to even more of his shows. Katt Williams was literally just in the actual news recently or on the YouTube streets because he was going off on some guy, some heckler in the audience. And he was talking about the USA or whatever the case may be versus being in Mexico. But I just find it interesting. It's almost to me that like Orlando Brown, his topics are typically about people who have been currently trending. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, like that calculated craziness. Like, because Katt Williams was just trending about a heckler at one of his comedy shows, and now all of a sudden he's saying it's about Katt Williams. Like, this is freaking crazy. I wonder why Katt has not gotten married. He seems like he would be loving, kind, and a generous husband. I probably because of the way he's probably constantly on the road. Maybe that has to do with it. You know what I mean? Maybe him constantly being on the road. I mean, he definitely has said that he has, been in a relationship. Was he in a relationship with Hazel Lee? He was in a relationship with her. So, but maybe that's the case. That roast was hilarious. Yeah, that's one thing about Katt. He's never gonna fail you when it comes to a roast. I just don't know if a roast is about to happen with this. I don't know. I don't know if a roast is about to happen with this. This one maybe is not a roast. I'm about to straight up show you the man that I am type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if this is he's gonna hit the stage because this just came out. When did they post this? This literally was posted 2 hours ago. I don't know if a lot of people have picked up on this yet. I don't know if they've picked it up and realized that this is what this guy said. Some people may just kind of chalk it up and say, whatever, it's Orlando Brown. But I think a lot of people are about to talk about this. And I'm sure Katt is going to find out about this very soon if he doesn't already know. And I believe he is on tour right now. He always on a tour. But he may have to sit down and really have a conversation. And the thing is, Orlando, you better hope that Katt Williams don't know something about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, look, I always say I put nothing past anyone, but my instincts are telling me this didn't happen. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't think this happened. But one thing about what I've said all the time is don't lie on me and I won't have to tell the truth about you. Y'all heard that saying? Don't lie on me and I won't have to tell the truth about you. Katt Williams always says Come, people sit down and tell me all the things that, I should know about. And that's why when people see me, their heads go down. Orlando Brown better hope that Katt Williams don't have no real info about him. Because now you've crossed the line where for Katt, all bets may be off. Even if Orlando Brown is, I want to say Katt Williams, Orlando Brown could probably be the age of his actual son. You know what I mean? Like they're probably around the same age. So this is actually him literally dealing with somebody who could be like an actual son. You know what I'm saying? So this is interesting. Let me see what you're saying. Let's see. I think that's why he roasted the other comics' wives on Shay Shay. I think Katt is envious that those men have maintained long-lasting marriages. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I don't know about now. That's interesting. Y'all want to have a conversation about that? I don't think Katt is jealous of them. I don't think Katt is jealous of them because I think he possibly knows. I think he possibly knows that there's more to those marriages. I think that's what he was trying to imply, but that could just be me just listening into or thinking deeper into it. But I don't think he said that because the way he made it seem like is it comes with the package of the industry that's the type of wife that you get. So what I thought he was trying to imply that all of that stuff is superficial and it's not real. Like it's not based on real love, it's based on the package that you get when I guess you sell out to the industry. That's what I got from it. But maybe again, I'm just thinking in that way. But I don't know. I don't get jealous from Katt. I do get from Katt that he feels like he's more talented than all of them. He's more talented than absolutely all of them, and the fact that they still try to diminish his talent or take away from his talent by him saying they lied on him or allegedly stealed his stuff, I think that's what pissed him off more than anything. But actually being jealous, I don't get that. But again, you're entitled to your opinion. The goal isn't always to be married. For some people it's not. I got that too. Yeah, I don't get jealous from him. I get more so that this is what comes with the territory. You know what I mean? Like this is what comes with the actual territory of what you get in the industry. But yeah, so again, I can't even say Orlando Brown. I'm going to just chalk it up as him being crazy. I'm over that with a lot of people at this point. I'm tired of giving people passes who don't even get a healthy diagnosis. I don't know if Orlando Brown has actually officially gone to a doctor to actually get an official diagnosis, who seem to not be able to get off of social media because he has that problem. Kanye has that problem. I think I am tired of just trying to just brush people off and just say that they're crazy. Because at a certain point, we can no longer give that excuse with the things that these people are saying. Period. From Kanye and what he said to now Orlando Brown. And Orlando Brown is coming at another black man who he said himself is a legend. Like there's just certain, and again, even if he wasn't a legend, there's just certain boundaries you don't cross. There's certain boundaries you don't cross. Let me see. I think he is a bit envious of that aspect of it. He's talented, but he hasn't found love. That's why he attacked the wife's appearance. It was a deflect from the lack of romance, love, and his own love. I mean, that's your opinion. I just don't think that though, because realistically, we can't really say that those men are in healthy relationships. They may have the appearance on the red carpet that they're in a healthy relationship, but we really don't know. We really don't know what goes on inside of, I'm saying, that world or whatever the case may be, and what they're doing. I mean, hell, Steve Harvey, isn't he on like his 5th or 4th marriage? I don't know. He been married multiple times. So, and I think also the fact that he said they all light skin. He said, what did he say? Light skin, weird face, or something like that. We're not going to pretend that, we don't live in a colorist world too, but I don't know. I just don't get that from him. I do get frustration though, because if I feel like I'm more talented than all of these guys combined, I write my own material. My material has been stolen by them, and yet you try to chalk up that I'm crazy and you keep getting all of these deals and stuff like that, not because you're more talented, but because you're trying to be a gatekeeper, or you're trying to, harm other people from getting in. Like I definitely feel frustration for sure. But who wouldn't be? We're seeing more and more artists coming out about their frustration. There's a lot of artists now that are coming out about their frustration. Songwriters. I did a video on Tiffany Red. People are tired of being the true talent behind these other people, and they're not getting their just doing credit. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Claiming crazy is the cheat code of getting away with BS. Exactly, Danielle, and I'm over it. We got to stop this. We have to stop this, because let me tell you something. These little crazy claims, you're going to meet the right crazy in the right situation, and then you're going to sober up real quick. Because at this point, Orlando Brown's career is done. He's never going to act again. Like unless he truly finds God. And what I mean by God, I mean Jesus. He literally will never act again. I don't know what type of money he has left for That's So Raven, but it's never going to happen again. And so this is his acting bug, so to speak. This is the way that he can get his attention. But again, there's certain things that you can say and maybe people will just laugh it off, or just kind of, brush it off. Like when he was trying to say that stuff about Raven Simone, and he was like, boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop, bop, like that type of stuff. People just kind of laughed it off and said, oh, he's just crazy, whatever. But when you say that a man essayed his daughters, nah, absolutely not. Light-skinned, weird face, never gives interviews. That's he said, yeah, light-skinned, weird face. But yeah, I don't get jealous. But again, it's me, Kia. That's definitely your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. I definitely got frustrated though. Really gonna have to unleash the beast. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna end up, but I'm gonna stay tuned. It doesn't have anything to do with it being healthy. Katt had no idea of what goes on in those people's marriages, but he can just be envious of the appearance of love. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. I still don't think that, because I'm sure at this point he probably could obtain love. He probably, especially now, he probably can get it. And I would say that he has probably had it. And for all we know, he may be in a relationship now. Katt gives the vibes, especially after, I guess, what went on with the Hazel Lee situation. I remember back when he was with her, apparently there was like a lot being, I don't know if Hazel Lee did interviews, but I know there was a lot of talk behind him being with Hazel Lee. Maybe at this point, he's very private about his relationships for good reason, especially now that, he's kind of like went off on most of Black Hollywood. Yeah, he may be in a relationship and he's just private about it. But with that being said, you guys, what do you think is going to happen? Just an educated guess. What do you think is about to happen? Do you think that he's going to put a lawsuit or a cease and desist or a gag order or something like that on Orlando? Do you think he's just going to roast him on stage and leave it be? I would just be very shocked though if he says absolutely nothing. Like, do you even think something like this, it's appropriate for him to just say nothing? Let me know. because I feel like any type of accusation like this, anybody's gonna come out swinging. Anybody's gonna come out swinging. That, which is why I even said when this allegation first came out about Jay-Z, for example, I wasn't shocked that he came out. You know what I'm saying? Now, apparently he done did some allegedly dirty stuff, you know, when it came to that attorney and, you know, trying to get people in, you know, to turn on him or intimidate people. But you can't fault him for, I guess, wanting to speak out, because those are serious allegations. I would say I would be very shocked if Katt Williams says nothing. But again, the timing of all of this nonsense always seems to be very interested. Very interesting is the timing of it. Katt always seemed to be private. I didn't even know Katt was in a relationship with Hazel Lee until she got on the show. Right. I don't know, you guys. For those who know, I want to say Hazel Lee may have been the one who put out there that they was in a relationship, or maybe they saw them out or something like that. But yeah, he seems to be very private. So that's what I'm saying. We don't necessarily know. He could be in a relationship. Hell, he could be married. He is a very private person. So that's why I said I don't know if I could necessarily say it, you know, jealousy, because he could be in a relationship. He really could be in a relationship and happy as hell, and we don't know. I remember he talked about getting married, but he didn't say, I don't think he was single. He was talking about the marriage part, but single. And a lot of guys could be happy in an actual relationship but not want to get married. He got a lot riding on him to get married to, you know what I'm saying, one of these ladies out here, and he got to make sure that she's right for the role, because of course he got a lot of assets, a lot of money. He might pull up. Are Orlando's parents still alive? Does he have support group? He needs help. I actually don't know that. I do not know if Orlando Brown parents are alive. I don't even know if Orlando Brown has siblings. Let me actually look that up, because that is quite interesting. I don't know Orlando's Brown background. I just remember he was that cute little boy on not House of Pain, Major Pain. I remember he was a cute little boy, and I was like, oh my gosh, he is such a cutie. But you know, child, things have just gone downhill. So pretty much they're saying early life, he was born in Los Angeles. Personal life, I don't even, apparently he's married and has a biological son and a stepson. I don't see anything about his parents though. Let me see. Parents. It looks like he has a mother. I don't see anything about a father. Yeah. I don't see anything about a father. I don't even see anything about siblings. So we really don't know his background. We really don't. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. Yeah, we don't even know that information. It's quite interesting that he has no background information on his actual on social media. That's quite interesting. That is quite interesting. There's really not much. I'm sure if I dig more though, I can find something. But yeah, I think Katt will probably just not say anything. Nobody really pays attention to Orlando. Everything Orlando says is for shock value, but nothing Orlando says shocks us anymore. But do you think accusing him of S.A.ing his daughters is going to be ignored because they okay, let me ask you this. What would you guys do? Someone accused you and put it on a public platform, talked about it on a public platform, and accused you of S.A.ing your kids. What would you do? What would be your response, especially if you have something to lose? If you have something to lose, what would you do? Orlando said his parents S.A. him, but not sure if they're alive. Yeah, I don't see anything about a father though. I didn't like him on Family Matters. He was too grown then, if you know what I mean. It bled through the screen. I don't even remember him on Family Matters. You talking about Family Matters with Urkel? He was on Family Matters? Child, I don't even remember him on Family Matters. Pull up. But see, the thing is, pulling up, you got something to lose, Danielle. You can't pull up, you know what I'm saying? Because he may want that pull up just so he can sit up there and pull up to the course and try to sue him and try to get some money. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing. Pulling up can end up being Richie. The little boy with the curly hair was Orlando Brown? What? No, let me see. Let me see. Oh, you're talking about the newer Family Matters? Was there like okay, I think I know what you talk about because I thought Richie was isn't Richie the light skinned one with the curly hair? Okay. He came on later in Family Matters, right? He came like towards the end, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think by then I stopped watching the child. I think I was kind of over Family Matters at that point. But yeah, Richie was the light skinned boy with the curly hair. I think the aunt's child. Yes, yep, Richie. See, I didn't even know that. I was asking if he was Richie. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. But yeah, no, y'all, I had to come. I just wanted to sit up there and see what you guys if y'all heard what I heard. I know what I heard, but I had to just make sure my crew, because sometimes if I don't see or hear things, y'all let me know that I ain't tripping. I need to make sure that I wasn't tripping. But at this point, I am sure that by tomorrow morning, it's a lot of people who are going to discuss this. And I'm sure to a certain extent that's maybe what Orlando Brown wants. But he don't want that smoke for Katt Williams. Absolutely not. Katt Williams has literally roasted people for minor stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just to accuse him of that, I wouldn't be shocked if his kids end up coming out, pull up in the who maskers. I don't even know what else to say about this. Are you familiar with the Blake Lively and no, I'm not. And for whatever reason in my algorithm, like when I'm on my homepage, I have been seeing stuff about this Blake Lively. I am not familiar with it at all whatsoever. I haven't even kind of looked into it at all, but I have been seeing videos pop up. But again, it hasn't necessarily piqued my interest yet for me to look into it. Should I look into it, Kia? You think that's something that maybe I should look into and possibly talk about on the page? I'll be willing to if it interests me. But child, I can't even keep up at this point with all of this stuff coming out. And it's just the middle of February. Just the middle of February. I'm a little scared of 2025 at this point because this is insane. And I do feel like more and more people are, I don't even want to say mentally gone. Yeah, I can say mentally gone, but I feel like some people are trying to pretend like they're mentally gone so they can get a reaction. Because I still believe that there's something deeper that Kanye West is doing. And at this point, Orlando, we're done with the whole I'm crazy or don't take me seriously. Like, I think at this point someone needs to take you seriously so you can shut the hell up. You said look into it. Okay, I'll definitely take a look into it. I heard there are a lot of twists and turns to that story, but I don't care about it. I gotta find out what the basis of the story is. I just been seeing the name pop up all over the place, but I don't know what it's supposed to do or what it's supposed to represent, who it is. I don't know none of that. So, but yeah, you guys, let's keep the conversation going. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this nonsense. Like I said, I will put the link into the description box. I think even the host of the show was caught off guard. Um, like I think they didn't even, because they literally said in the title, Orlando Brown goes off on Katt Williams and makes disturbing allegations. They were even caught off guard. So we're gonna see where this leads. But I will put it in there. And you know what? They may take. I wonder if they'll take it down. They may take it down. So I'm gonna put the link in there now so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But they may take it down. I wouldn't be shocked if Katt maybe reaches out to them directly. What y'all think about that? They may do what Piers Morgan did. Well, I mean, what Jay-Z and Beyonce did to Piers Morgan when he had Jaguar Wright on the show. Instead of reaching out to Jaguar Wright's people, they reached out to Piers Morgan and pretty much told him to take it down. Katt Williams may do the same thing. Like Katt Williams may do the same thing. He may completely skip over Orlando and contact them and tell them to take it down. Because yeah, that is insane. But with that being said, you guys, thank you guys so much for coming to the live again. And Kia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, I will see you on my next video. Toodles.